Hi everyone. Right, today we're going to be working on the snakes. So you'll need a cereal box. I think the cereal box card is nice and thin and it's actually quite nice to draw on. It's good enough, and then it's obviously a bit thicker than paper so that when we cut them out it looks nice on the snakes and ladders board. So you'll need a cereal box and all the usual stuff from earlier on. So this video is about drawing up the snakes, and then I'll probably do single little videos of each one. So this is just about the Sea Krait or Krait. Okay, here we go. So I started out with the cereal box again. This one's a toolbox, and I've done the usual cut the flaps off, and then you get these nice big panels. So on this panel I've drawn 3 snakes, a python to fill up the biggest one, then I've done an anaconda a little bit smaller, and notice how I've done one head going one way and one going the other, and then I've done a cobra. I've got a bit carried away, I was going to show you how to draw it, but anyway, so that's 3. We'll need about 9 or 10 snakes in total. So on your other bit of cardboard, we'll make these ones smaller. So turn this sideways so it's not so they're not so big. So I want to get 6 snakes out of this one panel, and I want them to snake in different directions so that it makes the board more interesting. So I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So different sizes and different directions of snakes. That just gives you the rough start, and then you can start to, because you've got one line, then you can start to do the head up here and then follow it round for the tail, and the tail goes thinner obviously on one end. So that's your start of your snake. Same with the next one. Come the head round, follow the shape round here. So I've done a little bit of research on what snakes I want to do. I'm going to do, I'll show you my book. Well, it's Charlie's book actually. I'm going to do a python, an anaconda, a cobra, a coral snake, which is red, and this one here, a ring-necked snake, or where's that one? Oh, this one here, that looks interesting. A vine snake, a Sea Krait, which is this bluey stripy one, looks nice, a rattlesnake, a black mamba, and an adder. So I think it's about 9 or 10. So it's up to you what snakes you do, and ideally you'll do a bit of your own research on the internet or in a book of what ones you like and what ones you want to draw. Okay, so this one's going to be the Sea Krait. So it's blue and black stripes, so that's just the vague shape of his head. I can just do one eye. So you can see that eye, and then that one you don't really see. And then to make it look like he's got a black head, and it's got black rings round him. So to make it look rounded, you need the rings to follow the shape of the snake. So that's obviously that's going to be black. So work down your snake shape, doing rounded shapes all the way down. So that it looks like it's got rings on it. Okay, because then we're going to colour this in. Some I'm going to do felt tips, I think. And see if that comes out alright. Might use a bit of white paint if I need to, but or coloured pencils with a bit of black fine tip pen as well, just to give it some proper detail. So this is stripy all the way down. Rounded shapes. And then apparently its tail flattens out, so that's a bit weird. So I've done this flattened shape at the end. But yeah, the stripes just carry on as normal. Okay, and the eyes are black. And you could do a little bit of a hint of a mouth if you want, and then a little. This bit is always fun here. There we go. So that bit's done. So I'm going to go around the outside edge with the black fine liner pen. Actually, this one's not thick enough, so let's thicker one. That one's better. Try and keep your shapes smooth. Alright, do his tongue. Like I said, his eyes are that sort of shape. Just fill them in black. You could do a little bit there for that eye. Can't really see much of it. And then you can start, I mean the stripes on this snake, because they've got patterns on, they're not actually that smooth, so you could do a bit of a wiggly woggly line. Like that. And then fill that bit in with a black Sharpie or black felt tip or whatever you've got, black paint. Okay, so I'm going to do that all the way down. And then fill that in with my black Sharpie. Right, and do that all the way down the snake, and then we'll cut them out after. And then the other colour, his face is actually a bit yellow. Always test it on your paper first, see if you're happy with that colour. It is a bit lighter, but I think that will probably have to do for now. You could rub out that pencil without smudging your pen. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Okay, right, I'll go over that after. Okay, so he's got a little yellow face. Try not to go over the black, because otherwise it will probably smudge. So just don't go to the edges quite until the last second. Oh, see, look, smudged. And then go over that with your black pen to finish that off nice again. so that looks okay. And then his body is this sort of blue colour. And we want it to make it look a little bit 3D, so that's that blue. What's this blue? That's a bit bright, so I'm going to do this one. So you could do a bit of pencil shading on this, I reckon, because he's a bit blue. So we could do him blue. Oh, that's a bit dark. Blue there. You notice I'm doing the strokes there. And then I'm going to use a lead pencil for the grey bit. Oh, that's not working very well. No, so I might actually go over this with a bit of white paint. That's not worked very well, is it? Is that any darker? No, that's rubbish. Right, I'll have to come back. So what I did was, with my Sharpies, I've got slightly darker blue here. So I've just gone around this edge to give it a bit of a shadow. I'm going to give that a bit of a shadow around there. I actually cheated with a bit of lead pencil to give this a bit of shading around here. And then I've got this white pen, which is called a jelly roll. You get them off Amazon. So it's basically white acrylic paint in the form of a pen, which is pretty cool. And so I'm going to do a few highlights, because this snake is actually a little bit shiny. So I'm just going to do a few little shapes like that, because that's what his scales are like, sort of this V shape. And a bit of artistic license, do some on his head. I can't actually see him, but it'll make it look quite nice. So that it looks like it's got a bit of a highlight going on down his snake, down the body there. If you probably haven't got one of these, unfortunately, so maybe a bit of white paint, just do a few little blobs for the highlights, or don't worry about it, just leave it. So that's one of the snakes.